Thank you so much for meeting with me today. As you know, I'm Joey So, the social media strategist here at Zilla Screen Printing. And today I'm here to present to you a marketing campaign that my team and I have been tirelessly working on to increase and boost activity on our Twitter and thus creating a new channel of communication from our consumers to us here at our firm. Now, looking at our agenda today, first we'll be talking about marketing strategies and what that exactly means. Then we'll be talking about markets and market identification, choosing what market works best for us. Then I'll be presenting Operation AIM, which I'll touch more on later, but it's apply, integrate, and maintain, something to get our company going on the right foot for a more successful Twitter. Then we'll be talking about a contingency plan, what will happen if all else fails and we have to move to another campaign. Then we'll be talking about the costs and ROI of this campaign. And lastly, I'll be answering questions that you have prepared for me. So as for marketing strategies, what exactly are marketing strategies? Well, the point of them is to convey the company's values and its brand, have the consumer actually understand what we're all about, regardless of our product. While the product is important, at the end of the day, the consumer is choosing which brand is best suited for them. And a lot of that is psychographics, which I'll talk more on in the marketing section or the market section. We want to communicate to the consumers why they should buy from us. That's the essence of marketing strategies. And as we know in this pandemic, it's hard for us to directly reach out to them with words and in person. Therefore, we'll be using our technology and this new era of social media to reach them and convey who we are and what we're doing for them. And marketing strategies will give us a template. That's what Operation AIM is. AIM, a template for us to look at and move forward with in order to be successful in our campaigns and make sure that each step we're taking is of the utmost quality and something that we'll be proud of and something that our customers will see and really admire. Now, I believe that marketing strategies, it's important no matter what goods or services you're selling, that you sell an experience to the customer. Yes, we are a tangible product. We're embroidery, screen printing. However, I think one of the most important things when, switching a consumer over from brand A to brand B is what experience the brand is selling. And that's exactly what our marketing strategies are conveying to our consumers and the market. Now, one of the most important things when beginning your marketing strategies is choosing the correct market. So how will we choose our market? First off, what exactly is a market? A market is a group of people that we will be selling to, a group of people that we'll exactly, be promoting to, and we expect to have an optimized amount of sales. For example, if we were a video gaming company, we wouldn't sell video games and target all of our promotions to, elderly or the grandma and grandpas who don't really care for video games. We would be targeting to a younger audience. It's the same with Zilla, right? We are choosing who would buy our embroideries, our printings, our clothings the most. And as you mentioned previously, our top markets right now are local businesses, high schools, and sports teams. However, let's go more in depth. So an important part of a market is market segmentation. And what exactly is market segmentation? Well, it helps us identify the market that we are working with. And market segmentation has 4 categories: geographics, demographics, psychographics, and behavioral. And these are all important in choosing which markets will optimize our sales. As for geographics, that's where our markets live. So we would want to, in this pandemic, expand, honestly, our geographics. Well, previously we focused in on neighboring teams, neighboring clubs, neighboring high schools. I believe that with the pandemic and the use of websites and technology and Twitter, we can actually go global and market to a greater audience that stems outside of just our state and our city. As you know, Twitter is more than just our neighborhood. Twitter is accessible from different countries outside of just our own hometown. Now for demographics are what type of people we're selling to, the age, the gender, etc. And I believe for Zilla, it's all age groups, all genders. It doesn't really matter because anybody can, benefit off screen printing, embroidery, etc. As for psychographics, as we know, for our Twitter campaign, we want to target people who are quick with their fingers and like to go on social media and swipe through and find out what exactly they're looking for. So we'll be targeting a psychographic that tends to stay on social media, and that ties into our demographic, which is a younger audience. And as for behavioral, we just want to, contact those who need it quick, need it fast, and wanting the best experience. And that's what they get at Zillow. Now let's get into our operation. Now that we've covered marketing strategies and choosing our market, how exactly will we apply this? Well, this is through Operation AIM, which we have come up with working for the past couple months. So first in Operation AIM is apply our tweets. So how can we upgrade our Twitter? There are 4 things that we can do and implement right away. The first being posting often. It was shown on Forbes that there are around 6,000 tweets per day per second on Twitter, with over 500 million tweets in just one day. So how can we compete with 500 million tweets? We have to post often, post regularly. Similarly to search optimization, the more a company or a firm updates and regularly checks in on their websites or whatever they're trying to promote, they're rewarded with a higher interest rate. So I think one of the best things we can do is just post regularly, and eventually some sort of audience will see it and we can compete with the other 500 million tweets that are going out there. The next thing is to create a promotional video. I know one of the things you requested is for us to think of a video idea, something we can produce to our Twitter. And one of the best things we can do is sell quality. And I think by having a good camera team, good production, and not, just half doing it, we can really increase our sales. Again, quality and experience is what we're selling to the consumer, not necessarily just a product. We know our products are good, but that's not what we're trying to convey. What we're trying to convey is that we're a brand that sets ourselves apart from others. While other brands are likely to, just do whatever and settle, we are not that company that settles. We're a company that strives for greatness, strives for better quality for our consumer. Again, we're selling an experience, and that's one of the most important things in our marketing strategy. Now, the third thing we can do is revamp our profile. At the moment, our profile is a little bland. It just says Zillow screen printing, and it's not that appealing. If anything, it doesn't really look like we're a successful and well-established business. So I've come up with a design team of our social media staff to, redesign our Twitter, make the banners look better, make our profile picture, our biography more appealing, and have more colors and interactive visuals. So when the customer views on our profile, they're engaged with something wonderful and aesthetically pleasing, which is what the younger audience, our target market, is actually looking for. And the fourth thing we can do is draw in followers from outside platforms. And we can do that by linking our Twitter into our emails, our Instagrams, whatever it be. Just promote our Twitter account. From there, the work will follow as it creates a channel from one platform to another. The next part of Operation AIM is integrate. So promotion allows us to integrate our brand narratives and message into our marketing functions. That's the whole purpose of promotion. And by using technology to integrate our message into our marketing will significantly increase how consumers will view us. So integrating a market with the use of hashtags is something extremely important. It's similar to SEO, which is search engine optimization, where the more something is typed up or viewed, the more it trends, and the more you use that hashtag, the more people will view your things. So some hashtags that I came up with was startup. We're trying to target startup businesses who don't have a huge budget to spend on design, and we're that, safe option for them to use. Another is fashion, another is high school, and plus hashtags that just trend. It could be random hashtags like hashtag game moment. It could be whatever. As long as it's trending, it will show up on another person's Twitter feed if they have viewed a similar hashtag before. So the last part of Operation M is maintain. We need to track and market communication activities, and we can do that through weekly hashtag updates, replying to tweets, and engaging with our consumers, a consistent post on our Twitter, like I mentioned earlier, and tracking the growth and activities on Social Blade. Technology in these days has given us the opportunity to really view progress, and why don't we use that to our advantage? So let's say Operation AIM doesn't work. I have created a contingency plan for us to follow. We can launch this same exact campaign on a new platform of TikTok. But why TikTok? Because it has over 655 million downloads in 1 year. It's the new hottest thing. And embroidery has been trending on TikTok regardless. So I'd like to address the questions that you had for me. How will your suggested hashtags engage our target markets? Well, it's what's trending. And how will our ideas gain new Twitter followers? It's something appealing.